So, we're trying to get through this video, but both girls are waking up, and that is why it is so hard to do these videos now, because when both of them are down, one wakes up and then one goes back to sleep and then the other one goes back to sleep, and then we're just going back and forth. Yeah, so your girl is chilling. So now you guys can kind of see why we don't do this no more. Okay, back to the video.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Trinity Sierra here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go down and hit that subscribe button. Today I have my wonderful wife, Trinity, and we will be talking about
How we got engaged.
how we got engaged. All right, now you can take it up.
So guys, welcome back to the channel. I just felt like it was just much needed and more respected if we got back to what we were here for. We're here to share relationship advice, videos, marriage, anything you can name. We are here for it. So I just thought it was just fair if we went right back to where we left off. Me and Trey, we stopped doing like these videos 2 years ago. Life got in the way and it's been hard to just do a couple of videos. As you can see, I'm holding Leia, and we initially started this video without her, but here she is. So if you guys want to stay tuned and see how we got engaged, keep watching. If you guys are new, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the bell notification next to it, so when my next videos drop, you're the very first to know. And as always, if you end up liking this video, make sure you like it, give it a thumbs up, and comment in the section below what you liked about it.
So how we got engaged. So a little backdrop before we even get started in that. Trinity's the type of person that needs to know everything. She's all up in your business. She got to know exactly, it could be anything. How this happened, exactly when did this happen, what time. Like, she's very detailed in that regard.
Anal.
I said detailed. Fellas, use my words, don't use anal, because you don't want to start anything. So going into our proposal, or me proposing to Trinity, I kind of knew that, and I kind of prefaced that as one, like, okay, how am I going to surprise this girl? Like, how am I going to get her to be way left when I'm way right, and be able to surprise her and make our proposal something special. So prior to me actually proposing, and even before planning it, I asked Trinity's dad. I think it was over the phone, but I was planning to ask him again in person when I got there. This was about a month or so in advance from the actual proposal. So he said yes, they were on board, and so I was talking to Trinity's mom. Trinity's mom is like the
Head honcho.
right. She's the
go-to.
The go-to in their family as far as making things happen, planning parties, whatever. She's just creative in that regard. And I knew that I was going to do it in Atlanta, where we were long distance at the time. So I was in Virginia at school, and I was back and forth between there and Pennsylvania, where was home. Trinity was in Atlanta, Georgia. So I wanted her family to be there. I wanted her closest friends, godmoms, aunts, whatever, to be there for that special moment. I knew my friends and family couldn't be, but I wanted it to be special for her.
Yeah.
So, so I just started planning with Trinity's mom, calling her, texting her, hey, this is what I want to do. This is how I want it to look. And she was super, super on board with it. Just like, however you want it to look, whatever you want, I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And what mom doesn't want to make it special for her daughter,
right.
you know?
So, so we were just planning. I remember one day it was to the point where she was in like the closet, like, hey, Trinity's out in the living room. Okay, that works. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put that in motion tomorrow. Something about how I wanted it to look, what happened. And so we just waited. Once everything kind of got in plan, I think Trinity's mom sent out, emails or whatever saying, hey, this is what we're gonna do. You're invited to this. It was just a waiting game. And the blessing in the entire situation was Trinity and her sister got in a fight the day before I was supposed to come.
I don't know how that's a blessing.
It's a blessing because it didn't have to be. There wasn't any extra, like, I was thinking I had to change in the car from, being on the flight to actually, proposal wear or something that would look nice for pictures and stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna change in the car or where I'm gonna change and do this real quick or go into Bojangles and hit the bathroom and change my clothes or something. So Trinity and her sister got in a fight about something, and her mom, knowing what day it was, I guess it turned into like a girl's day to make up or something like that.
Hey, I'm sorry, I was wrong type of thing. I was like, yeah, And so I was so mad, I didn't even think about anything else.
So Trinity's pissed. How could she? I don't even know what happened, but it was just her and her sister making it. And I think they ended up going to the movies or something. And
we got our nails done, and we went out to eat. She was treating us to a days out, and she wanted to do something nice for my mom. So we ended up going to Olive Garden. Then we ended up going to go see a movie, and then our nails, dinner, and a movie.
Right. And so that was plenty, and that was obviously all planned. Trinity's mom went. Was your mom with you?
Yeah.
Trinity's mom went with them, and she was kind of communicating with us like, hey, we're here, this is where we're at now, we're about 10 minutes away. So she was kind of the one keeping everything timely. So I took the flight, and the whole flight I'm texting Trinity like it's a normal day. Yeah, I'm just at the house chilling, I'm relaxing, yeah, blah blah blah. And it just so happens that not the whole flight, but right before, leading up to the flight, and right as I got on the flight, Trinity was going into the movies. And it just so happened that my flight was only like an hour, 45, whatever it was short. And so I knew that I could be in Atlanta by the time, the movie's over and all that stuff. So she was like, hey, I'm in a movie, I'll text you after. I said, perfect. So took the flight, got to Atlanta, her dad picked me up, and we went and got food. I was able to talk to him a little bit before the engagement, and actually asked him in person, just if he was okay with me having Trinity as my wife. So we get to the house. Trinity's mom had already had everything set up, had the flowers and the candles, and turned the lights down. Her family was all there, but they had to park like up the street so that Trinity wouldn't know that there was.
Because I whip in when I get home and I look around, I check the surroundings, make sure we're okay.
So she had to make sure, we had to make sure that she wouldn't have picked up on it like, hey, why is everybody here?
Yeah.
Even if she would have, though, I don't think she would have thought, oh, this is my proposal. But so we're all sitting at the house. Her family's talking.
Right,
to
because
me.
it was around New Year's anyways. So we always have parties. We always do little things. Like I feel like she be chilling with Trey. You're trying to sit up.
And that's the part you wanted to add, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else? What else?
So we're gonna get through this because we're almost done. But basically, like the entire time, like we're having a girls' day. Like I'm texting Trey, and Trey's like, "Yeah, like I'm out. I'm doing this. I'm doing that." I'm like, "Dang!" But he's kind of taking a little too long to respond. But like I said, I was busy and pretty much still angry at my sister that I did not understand what was going on. So by the time we got home, I whipped in the car and I was like, man, I'm tired. I'm ready to call Trey and just be on the phone until we go to sleep. And by the time I get home, like my sister, my mom all of a sudden was like slowing behind me. They were walking slow and I was like, I ain't got time for this. I'm about to call my mans. And by the time I opened the door, literally I saw all this stuff and I heard jazz music start playing. So I'm looking like, what? And so as soon as I open up the door all the way, I see Trey is down on his knee and there's like not flowers, rose petals in a heart around him. Literally almost started crying, but I was in so much shock because literally nothing can get past me, you guys. I was like, how did all of this happen?
Yeah, I was okay. She's here. So everybody's hiding, but they all had their cameras out. And Trinity walked in, and she was like, "What?" Because like we were just texting, so it was a huge shock for her to see me, thinking I'm all the way in Pittsburgh, 13 hours away or 15, whatever it is. And so Trinity walked in. I was able to do the proposal. Right there, of course, she said yes. And Trinity's mom had already set up like cake and cupcakes and snacks and drinks, and I think it was like a congratulation cake or something. It was so crazy.
Yeah.
How she already had it already set up in their kitchen. So
my mom's a planner.
As soon as it was done, we were able to celebrate with her family. And I think I stayed there through New Year's.
Yeah.
And we went to church together for New Year's. It was my first New Year's. I didn't play.
Yeah.
But we went to church for New Year's and were able to spend that time together. I was able to meet more of her family or just the close people to her. And that kind of started our, marriage journey, premarital counseling, the whole thing.
The whole thing.
But yeah, that's how we got engaged.
Yeah, so trying to keep it short because we have 2 babies up now and this one's teething. But yeah, so I think I have a little bit of footage that I can probably insert. I'm not entirely sure, so if I do, I'll insert it.
Alright, pull it in. Alright, they're pulling in. They're pulling in. Guys, they're pulling in. They're pulling in. Already?
Well, when she comes in the door.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk like that?
Yeah, that's what that you don't want that, but on the email it said you're supposed to meet behind the heart. Come here, where you are. Yeah. No. Okay. Oh. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
And I don't want to go into 2018 without you knowing I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me? I gotta bring her a cousin with me.
Congratulations, Trent. Oh
Thank you. Wait, who's that?
My sister and my mom.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we have a toast in the kitchen.
Want a toast?
Is that your mom and
yeah.
is that your mom and sister?
My mom and my sisters.
Hey, new family.
God, thank
Thank you.
you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she's in shock.
What?
Let me see.
Pictures. Let me get a picture, you guys. Alright, you ready?
I'm sorry.
One, two.
I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Okay, you're doing all that talking. Let's say bye.
If there's more videos you want to see from us, definitely in the comments below, let us know like what you want to see, or any questions you have, or tell us, you know, what happened with you, or what was your experience when you got engaged, or
Yes.
what would you hope to happen.
And what advice do you give to people who are looking to get engaged, who are going through premarital counseling? Like, what can you give to other people? I know the best way to learn is to hear other people's advice. And so drop that down in the comments below. I don't even know why I said it like that, but drop that down in the comments below.
Below.
And we will see you guys in the next video. So we hope you enjoyed, and if you did, let us know. Bye, guys.
Bye.